had to park too? Further than I ever had to park in my life.
You're telling me, man. I got even got
What's up, man?
That was funny out there.
How are you?
Good to see you.
You too.
Staying on toes?
Yes.
Yeah. You're going to sing it now? Okay.
Would all attendants please stand for the singing of our national anthem? The national anthem will be performed by the Stage Door Singers a cappella.
Really good. Russ docks her up. I don't know if that's good for you or not.
Just do your football game.
I figure you're on the other side of that, right?
Yes, so just do your football game and talk.
Team captains are approaching midfield for the coin toss. Team captains for the visiting Centurions are number 21, Thompson, number 31, Sumter, number 55, Tripp, and number 57, Hitch. Team captains for your Valencia Vikings are number 4, Joshua Doyle, number 6, Javon Wilson, number 12, Davis Scott, and number 60, Tanner Miller.
Suspects are horrible. So they go up, 1-0, 2-0, and he gives it right back.
Everybody's 6-0 here, undefeated. This league championship, or 6-0, I guess. Yeah, man, I parked freaking. I'm like 4 rows deep too, and I got here like
4 rows deep. I'm on the other side of the lot.
You're in the lot though?
In the lot, but
Christmas
almost like that.
Vikings have one coin toss and elected to receive. Vikings will be defending the scoreboard into the field.
And live from Valencia High School at Dr. Paul Priest Stadium, it is the Valencia Vikings and the Saugus Centurions, presented by Advocare. This matchup presents two 6-0 football teams in the Foothill League.
I'm not used to having this thing out of the bag.
And many will say that this game will decide the Foothill League championship. Welcome. I'm Edwin Weathersby. It's great to have you. You're in for a treat tonight, folks. These are two wonderful football teams. Saugus will kick off. Back to receive for the Vikings is Javon Wilson and Joshua Doyle. And here we go.
Kozak set to kick off for the Centurions.
I can go home.
Wilson and Doyle back receive for the Vikings.
Doyle is the Vikings' leading kickoff returner. And here's the kick, short kick. It's a trick play. There's Doyle. In open field, he's tripped.
Brought down near the 38-yard line.
I was tripping. 38.
Doyle was tripped. Valencia will start their drive off.
Ball will be slotted at the Centurion 39-yard line.
The Saugus 39-yard line. Valencia sends out their offense, which is led by number 12 quarterback Davis Kopp, 5'10", 156-pounder. Here's your replay. Kopp here with the ball. Tosses it over to Doyle. He's got a lot of room to work with. Here's the Vikings. First down. Motion Wilson. Dive into Doyle. Doyle's gone! 10-5. Touchdown, Valencia. First play of the game.
That's fast, huh?
The Vikings get off to a dream start here.
That's kind of retribution for not being called on the trick.
Doyle had a lot of room to work with there.
He didn't even try to sell the trip. He just flat out took it.
Doyle goes in untouched. Valencia with the extra point. Luke Foble with the attempt. There's a snap. And it's blocked by Saugus.
Extra point is blocked. No good.
No good. Score remains 6-0 Valencia.
Remaining in the first quarter. The score is Vikings 6.
So one play, one score for the Vikings. We'll see if the Centurions can answer in their ensuing drive. We've got fireworks already, folks. Coming into the game, Doyle had only 7 carries for 88 yards and 1 touchdown. He might have gotten half of that in that first carry there. Valencia will respond by Foble kicking it off.
Jimmy, you got more kids, Jimmy?
No, they're all.
Just how many kids you got, man?
I stopped at 4.
Back deep for Saugus.
Really?
Yeah.
16,
What's the
Valentine.
youngest?
She's over at COC. She's like 21.
And the oldest?
26.
You're old.
Here's Foble with the kick.
You're old, dude.
It goes deep.
You're old.
Valentine has trouble filling it, gets a hold of it. Elects to return. Here we go. And he's smothered by the Vikings. At about the 12.
Aren't you?
Saugus will trot out their offense.
Saugus, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
14-yard line. First and 10 Centurions.
He just got hurt. So he had to
Was that Teresa Stewart I saw?
Yeah.
Or someplace?
Valencia's defense is, of course, led by, today he's wearing number 51, Grayson Thomas. Interesting story for the number change there. He's usually number 23. The Vikings line with 4 down. Saugus shifts out. 9, Gallagher, the quarterback. Here's a snap. Delay of game. It's not the start that Saugus would have liked.
We have a delay of game penalty against the Centurions. We move back 5.
To the 9.
Saugus will be moved back 5 yards.
Ball we spotted at the 9-yard line. First and 15.
Gallagher barking out orders. Here's a snap. Gallagher's reading the defense. Drops back. It's a draw. Gallagher up the middle. Keeps his feet. He takes a hard hit from Cade Erickson.
That's enough for a Centurion first down.
It's a first down, Saugus. Saugus elects to stay in no huddle. Gallagher's receiving instructions from the sideline. Saugus has two line on the right. Gallagher called the cadence. 3 Erickson up in the box for the Vikings. Motion across by 43 Garrett by Saugus. Another delay of game for the Centurions. Saugus just cannot seem to get in the right play yet. That second delay of game makes it 1st and 15 for Saugus. Skill players for the Centurions are now. Saugus goes trips to the left. Motion by 43. It's a pitch to left. 43 has a little room to work with. Stop for a minimal gain. By 24, Brett Kelly for Valencia. Saugus elects not to huddle. 9, Gallagher receiving instructions from the sideline.
2nd and 10.
Saugus has a slot on the right side with his, makes the trips. Cross dive to Garrett. He's stopped by Marcus Andrews, number 10 for the Vikings. In from the sideline comes number 21 Thompson. And we have an injury. It looks like 43 Garrett was injured on that play.
Winning takes hard work, dedication, and commitment. Professional and world-class athletes use Advocare products. Why? Because they work. Scientifically formulated, independently tested, and proven to give us the results that we're looking for, to compete at a championship level. Are you looking for results? Advocare. Use it. The pros do.
And that last commercial by us was presented by Advocare. You can reach them at 411advo.com. Resuming play here. Saugus in shotgun, single back. Gallagher takes a snap. Dive. And another stop by number 10, Marcus Andrews.
Is there a gain of
Linebacker
2?
for the Vikings.
No gain on the play will bring up 4th down for Centurions.
It's a 4th down for Saugus. Saugus looks to send out what it looks to be their punt team out.
Special teams punt team on the field.
All right.
Clock is running.
Back,
We got the snap.
Back deep for the Vikings, number 3, Cade Erickson. Doesn't look like he'll have a chance to return this one.
They're down there right there at the 36.
All right.
When we come back, it'll be 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Are you doing play-by-play or are you doing?
It doesn't matter. Whichever is
Just for right now. That's why this is. So waiting for some excitement to jump up here.
Oh, yeah.
Field looks good.
It's another wonderful freshman football game in the gorgeous Santa Clarita Valley.
2 undefeated teams. Got a good crowd here.
Oh, yeah. Valencia again. Looks like Valencia has a missing player.
Yeah, it does.
And it forces head coach Kevin Corningate to call a timeout.
Notice they got their pink on for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes, it's awesome to see.
So we got timeout on the field here. So 2 undefeated teams here.
Yes.
Okay, and we're looking at me see what we got here. Still got a score of 6-0.
Hi, I'm Ellen Como. I just got done teaching a Valacor class. I invented the Valacor. This is my baby. You're going to get more results with less impact on your joints. We're doing cycle, we're doing kickboxing, we're doing our workouts on the Valacor. We also have self-defense class that is amazing. When you walk in the door, we know who you are. This is personal training in a class.
Play resume.
So come on in.
Valencia is all set. Lines in what looks to be a wing T. Motion. Pitch. There's Wilson.
That was a good run right there. That was a good run. Looks like a gain at about 6 right there. He's got a lot of height to him.
Yeah, he does.
We'll bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Vikings.
The 2nd and 5 for the Vikings. Valencia approaches the line, led by number 12 quarterback Davis Kopp. A line again in wing T, looks to be their bitch formation for their offense. Motion, Wilson. Same play as before we have.
Yeah, they blew that dead. So we got a flag down over there.
We have an offsides on Saugus.
Yeah, looks like they got a flag down here, Edwin. It's going against the Vikings.
Correction, offside against the Vikings.
All right.
So Valencia will be moved back 5 yards.
Vikings will have it 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd and long 10.
And a long 10.
Yeah.
We'll see what the Vikings elect to do here. Saugus will wait for him as he approaches the line. Kopp, make sure his team's all set. Motion, Wilson. And it's a dive. It's a sneaks by Kopp.
That was some good blocking there. Got him all the way up there to the 43, it looks like.
Looks like that offensive line led by number 60, Tanner Miller. And they're getting great pushing that down.
Make that a 6-yard.
We got a nice breeze coming up in
We
the
have a
booth
replay
tonight.
here. See Wilson in motion. Kopp elects to keep it
that
up the
front
gut.
line.
It's a great push by the Vikings.
Excellent.
Valencia. Kopp barking orders. Motion Doyle. Pitch Doyle again. Doyle drags a few defenders for an extra yard or 2.
Yeah, that's a first down there. Ball on the 49 there, Edwin.
Yeah.
I tell you, that front line really pushed them wide open. That hole was as big as you can get there.
The Vikings offensive line is generating a great push so far in this game.
Look at this. Oh, look at that hole. That hole was wide open. Great job by
Doyle
the
had a lot
offensive
of room
line.
to work with,
Yes,
yes.
great job.
Kopp on the line again. Motion, Wilson. Kopp back to pass. Scrambles. He's hitting the backfield.
Took him
And
down
it's a
for a
sack
loss
for
of
the
7
Centurions.
yards.
Sumter for the Centurions with the sack. He had some help there. Valencia trots out one of their main playmakers in Juan Glasgow. Also in the game's number 81, Zaffer Smalls for the Vikings. 2nd down.
Yep, this is going to be a long 16 here. Looks like about 15, 16. Good time on the field. All right, officials start the clock.
Start the clock.
2nd and 16.
2nd and 16 for the Vikings. Kopp surveys the field. 6, Wilson motion to screen the Smalls. He's got a little room to work with. Smalls twists out of a tackle.
Was able to get him back up to the line, the original line of scrimmage.
For the
Now they're going to be 3rd and 10. There's a good catch there. He kept his eye on the ball, bobbing it a little bit.
We'll see if the Vikings elect to try to get Doyle the ball here. He's been their main playmaker thus far in this game.
But they've got to go for it here, Edwin. They have got to throw the ball past the first down marker. They have got to get the yardage or they're going to be turning it back over.
Kopp back in shotgun. He's joined the backfield by Wilson. Got back. It's a draw to Wilson. Wilson gets out of a tackle. Bounces to the outside.
Oh, looks like he's short by 2 yards.
About a yard or two short for Wilson. Great effort.
Yeah, great run. I thought he was going to pass that ball. It was a great fake there. He did a good play action there. That was like that. Yeah, looks like he's even further than that. Looks like we got 3 yards here. Look at that run.
Wilson showing smooth athleticism.
Yeah. Yes. He definitely has good knowledge of the field.
Valencia's electing to go for it. And it's a dive to Wilson. He gets the first down.
They're working him today.
Yes.
It's
that front line led by 60 Tanner Miller.
Seems like they found a weak link there on the left side of the defensive line.
Yes. Valencia's front line is generating a great push. Saugus' defensive line is yet to come up with the stop yet.
So we got first down and 10. 4 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first.
Caught back to pass. He launches deep. And he's got Glasgow for a touchdown. Touchdown Vikings.
Now that showed great patience. He dropped back about 11 yards on that, Edwin.
Yes.
And threw that ball a good 45. A good 45 yards to a wide open receiver. Definitely.
And that is Kopp's 20th touchdown pass of the season. Again, Valencia's offensive line thus far in this game has been the star and the top unit for the Vikings. As you see on this replay here, Kopp had a lot of time to survey the field and find his man Glasgow deep.
You know, he's got a 123.3 quarterback rating. That's outstanding for a high school player.
Looks like the Vikings will go for 2 here. Kopp and shotgun joining the backfield by Wilson. Kopp looking for Glasgow, got him on the out route quick.
On the corner.
Great pass, and it's good for the 2-point conversion. And that's going to make it 14-0 Vikings here in the first quarter with 4:30 left.
Yes. Glasgow was right there. He ran that route perfectly, and Kopp put that ball directly where it needed to be ahead of him going towards that pylon. Beautiful execution on both the quarterback and the receiver. And the front line, again, giving him time because they were coming in for him. They were coming in to get him to stop that. But another 2 points. So that takes the score to 14-0 here with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first. We're going to have a kickoff.
And if you're Valencia head coach Kevin Cornegate, you have to be pleased with this start thus far.
Yes, that I know I would be. 14-0, 2 undefeated teams coming to each other, definitely.
In your house as well.
Yes, in your house, but I believe this is just starting. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I think we got a battle coming in front of us.
Saugus ready to receive the kick by 47 Phobel. And it's deep. 19 Debris.
It's a good run. Got it up to the 30.
And on the stop there for the Vikings.
So we'll get the special teams off the field. Change sides here. Here we go. And it'll be first down for the Centurions on the 31.
We'll see if Saugus' second drive fares better than their first.
You know, I'm looking at the two teams, and the Vikings outsized this team dramatically.
Yes. Gallagher back in at quarterback for the Centurions. Receiving instructions from his coaching staff, looks to be inaudible. 43, Garrett back in the game after his injury. Snap, dive to Garrett, he's up the middle. Garrett, can he go? He's brought down by 81 Zafir Smalls.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's good hustle by him.
Yes.
To catch a runner like that from behind, you got to have some speed.
Easily Saugus' best play of the game thus far.
They're not taking any time. They're going right after this.
Saugus back up the line, no huddle offense. Gallagher again looks to the sideline for more instructions. Saugus needs to hurry. Snap, snap, fake. Gallagher launches over the head to the right.
That was overthrown just a little high.
The Brits couldn't come up with that one.
You know, it looked like it, Edwin, at first they were going to try to keep on running the clock without taking any time and maybe play against the size and trying to get them a little winded here. But
I would agree.
Not having to play together.
Gallagher again receiving instructions from his coaching staff on the line. It appears to me, AJ, that the offense is to line up and then call the play based on what they see at the line.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Gallagher
also.
again swarmed by the Vikings, throws it up for grabs, and it's picked off by Cade Erickson, number 3 for Valencia. Gallagher under a lot of duress at that play. Elects to just throw it up for grabs. The Vikings come up with yet another big play. Here's the replay here. You see Gallagher immediately under fire. Tries to throw it up for grabs to number 83.
Yeah, he was rushed there.
Smith.
He definitely was rushed on that play and just pretty much tossed that up for a free throw there. Just a little bit of time, but his front line couldn't hold it. It was too much pressure.
Wouldn't you say now at this point seems to be that the size of the Vikings are just out manning the sense here?
So far for the first quarter, it seems to be going to that lopside.
Back here, he launches up to Glasgow. Looks to be a pass interference here.
Yeah, that's blatant. That's a blatant pass interference.
Cobb dropped back, look for his man Glasgow yet again for the 3rd consecutive time.
Yeah, that was blatant. He wasn't even looking and was blindsided on that hit. That'll definitely be first and half the distance to the goal line.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Vikings. I figure they're going to place it probably right there, right around the 31.
Spotted the foul.
Well, they're taking half the distance to the goal line, so they're counting it out now. So they're going to place it on the 46 of the Centurions. So the Vikings have entered into Centurions territory for the 3rd time this game.
Valencia. Caught back in shotgun, has trips to his left. It looks to be maybe perhaps a pistol formation here. Glasgow split wide on the right. In the back with Kopp is Javon Wilson. He needed this one. Scott dived to Wilson in. He stopped immediately by Saugus, number 20, Soto.
Yeah, they saw that play before. They closed that hole down very fast. That was actually a very good defensive call there for the DC over on the Centurion side.
It's probably the first time in this game thus far that Valencia's offensive line did not win in the trenches there.
Yeah, it's the ball still marked at the 46. That was for no gain. And that's lucky because he was almost 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So for him to get it back there to the line of scrimmage, that's a good job on him.
I agree. Caught back in shotgun. Motion across. It's an end around there to number 4. Joshua Doyle is the Valencia's playmaker. He's got room on the right. He's hit out of bounds. Looks like Doyle has just enough for a first down there.
Tell you what, Wilson there on that end around showed there was a lot of patience. It was very cluttered on the right side of the field there, but he waited for his blockers to make his room and was able to chuck that for the first down. So definitely a lot of patience there on Wilson's part.
We got 14-0 still Valencia with 2:27 in the first quarter.
Sun's finally going down, Edwin.
Valencia driving. AJ, this is our first time in a while seeing Kopp under center, you think? Quick dive into 6. Wilson shows nifty footwork. He's dragging defenders. Another impressive run for Wilson, AJ.
Yeah, exactly. And you brought up the fact that there's a flag down. Is that a flag? Yes, we got a flag down on the play. You're right. It is the first time we've seen him underneath center in quite a few plays, and I think that's what threw the Centurions off there. They didn't know what was coming at them. So not only are they using the size to control this game, but they're also using the fact of keeping them off guard, keeping them off their balance.
Yes.
Both teams playing hard.
With a top match game like this, you think that both coaches have a few tricks up their sleeve here.
Yeah, and they're going to have to do that. But the penalty was against the Vikings, and they have brought the ball all the way back to the 50-yard line. So we're in the middle of the field here. We're right at the half. So they're going to have first down in 14, Edwin.
We have 80, Matthew Cotty split left to the wide for Valencia here with Cott back in shotgun.
Yeah, he's very effective back there.
Ford Doral lined up in the slot in the left, 2 Cott with 3 Cade Erickson out there with him with Doral left. Cott drops back, rolls to his left. He's under fire, scrambling to his left. He looks. He's got Doyle, the great catch.
Yes, that was. And again, Kopp knew exactly where that line of scrimmage was and released it at about 1 yard before getting to that line of scrimmage.
It's a heady play by Kopp and Doyle.
And it's a good thing he did because he was being tracked. But I'm going to tell you, 3 defenders coming against him, and plenty of field for him to get both field down. Almost stepped out there, but kept aware, kept his foot down, and it's a completed pass. And now we're looking at, I believe, 3rd down and first down. We got 1st and 10 here, so he did get a first down on that.
We have 3 Cade Erickson tight to the right in the slot with Ford Doyle in the backfield here with Kopp. So here's a snap. Kopp rolls to his right. He looks deep. He's throwing deep. He's got 6. Wilson was almost picked off by number 19.
Yeah, that actually was picked off, and if it wasn't for the second effort of the receiver, Wilson becoming a defender and taking the ball away, he actually is the one that saved that interception. We're down here under a minute and 29 seconds, Edwin. The first quarter's closing down. We got 2nd and 10, so therefore...
and I thought it was interesting on that last play that Saugus only rushed 3 there, AJ.
Yeah.
We have Kopp back in shotgun yet again. Wilson back at running back for this play with Doral in the slot to Kopp's left.
Oh, got multiple flags on the field now.
Flags here. We'll see if this is an offsides or a false start.
Yeah, I think they're going to make that a false start.
Saugus is signaling false start. Of course, that helps them, AJ.
Yeah, the referee moved it back, and now the Vikings will take it on the 40-yard line of the Centurions. So now we're looking at 2nd and 15. Clock didn't even move on that.
Kopp in pistol formation here. Wilson behind him. Just straight dive into Wilson again. Wilson, it's a fumble by Wilson.
Looks like Centurions got it.
Recovered by the Centurions.
Yes, it is. I don't see. Let's see who comes up with the ball.
45-yard line.
Let's see who comes up with the ball. Let's look at the replay on that. Yeah, that was actually a good run, but I tell you, he got that ball. He got his hand in there and knocked it loose.
1st and 10 Centurions.
Another hold again for Wilson, bouncing it to the right.
There it is, right there.
Forced by number 31. It looks to be
Sumter
recovered by 31 as well.
Yeah,
great play by Sumter.
Yeah, created a turnover and recovered the turnover. Definitely a great defensive play there by Sumter.
Now, AJ, that might be the play to end up getting the Centurions fired up and started finally in this game.
They need to do something. Minute 18 left in the first quarter.
Gallagher looks to his left. He's got a man deep, floats it in, and it's caught by number 11, Oshiro.
Yes, he did. Right there.
Saugus' best play of the night so far, besides that run earlier by Garrett up the middle.
Looks like he's on the Vikings 24. That was great yardage.
It's a great throw by 9, Gallagher for Saugus. Shows accuracy and touch.
The speed of receiver to be there also. That's great. Whistles.
Whoa. We have a timeout here before the play could get going by Saugus.
Timeout. Centurions.
So that looked like to be about a 47-yard play there. That was a great throw, great reception. He beat his defender by at least a yard to open up there. The Vikings got to hold him here because they don't want them on the board.
Yeah.
The Vikings would like to put a statement at the end of this first quarter.
Yes.
14-0 Vikings. Got a timeout on the field. So it looks like maybe the Centurions' strategy here is, okay, they might be bigger and outsize us, but they're thinking maybe we can wear them out, tire them out.
You can spread them out, wear them out, sprinkle in a few runs here and there.
Okay, looks like players come back on the field. I'm going to see what they're going to do here.
Yes.
I wouldn't doubt it if they throw for the end zone. They almost have to.
First down, Saugus. Gallagher in shotgun with Garrett behind him. We have trips to the right with Bourne and Ballantyne and DeBritz. It's a run for Garrett, stiff arm a player for the Vikings.
It's like a gain of 4 there. We got a nice breeze coming up in the booth tonight.
We do now. Andrews with the stop for the Vikings.
There we go. The clock is running. We're under 1 minute now. 52 seconds left as the clock runs down.
Saugus lines up. Gallagher calling the cadence.
Shotgun.
Looks to his sideline for further instructions. Garrett moves over. Motion by Saugus. It's a quick screen. DeBritz dragging defenders up the field.
Great footwork. He dodged that defender. They're going to make a play for the end zone. 18.6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Got a first down on that, so it looks like they're going to be first and goal on the 9.
Andrews again with the stop for the Vikings.
He loves that shotgun.
Yes. Here's a snap to Gallagher. Gallagher looks to his left. There's his coaches there, and we have a timeout.
Yeah, that's
in the first quarter. It's 14-0 still Valencia.
Yes, it
but
is.
The Centurions are driving.
You're going to walk all the way to the other side of the field now. That's.
Winning takes hard work, dedication, and commitment. Professional and world-class athletes use that.
Is yours a little hot?
When play resumes, Centurions will have it 1st and 10 at the Viking 14. Pass is complete for the touchdown. DeBritz
Gallagher
touchdown reception.
Throws left. He's got DeBritz open for a touchdown.
Now that's the way to start off the quarter.
Second quarter.
Yep. What are they going to do? They're going to go for 2, or are they going to?
Looks like Saugus is aligning to kick here.
Yeah.
It's a great throw by Gallagher to DeBritz.
That was a good throw.
Gallagher showing some big throws on that last drive for the Centurions.
Goes for the
kick is up. And it's good.
There we go.
So we have 14-7 here in the Foothill League between the Vikings and the Centurions. Vikings up 11:50 in the second quarter.
Yep. There we go. Not even 10 seconds off the clock. They already scored, got the extra point, and now we got a ball game, Edwin.
As you said before, AJ.
We have a ball game. I told you, I think this game is just starting. So I'm looking forward to this. Fans seem to be having a good time down there.
And that drive was kick-started by that forced fumble.
Yeah, actually.
31 Sumter.
That's right. And 6 plays later, end of a quarter, beginning of a new quarter, we got a ball game. I'm telling you, 14-7. So that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to stay right on top of that ball every single play to have a chance against this monstrous Vikings team.
I agree. We'll see how the Vikings respond. Now, remember, Valencia has gotten off to a hot start here, jumping out to a 14-0 lead. Now the game is back to being a game, and we'll see how the Vikings and their offense, led by number 12 quarterback Davis Kopp, respond. Here's a kick. It's a short kick. Goes out of bounds. Just going to draw a flag on the Centurions.
All right, so y'all are watching freshman football here. We got the Centurions and the Vikings, both undefeated teams, and it looks like neither one is going to lay down. Looks like they're going to drag this out because they're fighting for bragging rights here.
Yes. Many say here now, AJ, that this game will likely decide who goes on and who's in the driver's seat of the Foothill League this season.
Well, it will. There's no doubt about that. So this is, even for freshman football, this is a very important game. And it seems like they're here. They got the team. They got the fans rooting for them. So they got a lot. They got the 12th man. So
on that last penalty, looks like the Vikings elected to have Saugus re-kick. Saugus again with the short kick to the right side. Fielded by number 29, Jalen Anderson. Minimal return.
Anderson on the return.
So you got Anderson with 108 yards so far this year on returns.
Anderson comes up a little bit gimpy there. Looks to be a leg injury, perhaps an ankle, AJ.
That wasn't that long of a kick there. That was only about a 20-yarder, 25-yarder, and we have an injured player down on the field. Okay, they got him off. Looks like he's limped off. He's okay. So
Kopp leads the Vikings back out on offense.
Yeah, Anderson, who received a kick and ran, he limped off. Looked like maybe got a little Charlie horse or something. Okay.
Kopp back in the pistol formation. Behind him is Wilson. Kopp calling the cadence. Here's a snap. Straight dive to Wilson. Wilson bounces to the right. He's drugged down.
They had him wrapped up all the way from the snap. He had no place to go.
Alvarez Dyer for the Centurions with a great stop.
Yeah, he had absolutely no place to go on that.
That's going to make it. Looks to be
first and 13, or I'm sorry, second and 13.
Second and 13 for the
ball
Vikings.
on the Vikings on their own 37, 38-yard line.
11:15 in the second quarter to go. Kopp with the cadence. Fakes to Wilson, rolls to his left, fires. Caught by Cade Erickson.
Yep, middle of the field.
Middle of the field there. Looks to be about what the, AJ, you say the 48 there?
Yeah, right there about at 48. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 2.5. So, yeah, and again, to throw that ball in the middle of the field, just like that play right there, that's, and still unscathed. No defender on him. The Centurions just allowed him to catch that ball.
We're starting to see some great quarterback play here by both quarterbacks.
He's underneath the
teams.
center. Decided to
And
go
it's
for
a
the
wedge.
sneak.
Oh! Kopp finds room after being initially stuffed in the middle, bounces it to his left, and picks up the first down for the Vikings.
Yeah, that was also a good eye. He hit a dead end and had the smarts to roll around to the left side as he did to get the first down and a few more yards. So definitely a good play there. So here we go. It's first down and 10.
Kopp back under center here.
Across midfield onto the Centurions 46.
It's a pitch to the left to Wilson. Wilson doesn't have much room. Maybe gets a yard after hitting it to the outside on the left there.
Yeah, he was able to gain a couple yards on that. It's going to bring him down to like 2nd and 8. But I'll tell you, The Centurions in the second quarter, matter of fact, the last few set of downs, I've watched their defense has picked it up a little bit.
They're starting to swarm, I'd say.
Yeah.
Valencia huddles for what may be one of the first few times of the game.
Yeah, they haven't been doing it much. They've had their game plan on.
Yes.
Definitely the opposite of what the Centurions are with their game plan.
Caught back in shotgun. Takes a snap. Looks to his left. He's got a screen to Wilson. Oh, almost trouble there. Wilson couldn't get his hands on the ball. A little bit high throw from Kopp. Takes blame for the throw.
If you notice, you don't see many quarterbacks do that. When their back is to the opposite side of the field, they turn themselves rather than he did a complete 360 or a complete 180.
Yes.
He totally turned himself around. You don't see too many quarterbacks do that. They will roll out and bring themselves back around flush with the receiver they're trying to catch to. But for him to do literally do a complete 180 like that and still get the ball off with plenty of time, and that was just a miscatch.
Kopp has Anderson, 29, in the backfield with them. Looks to be okay from that injury on the return. Kopp drops back, flushes out the pocket to his right. He's looking deep, and he stopped.
He just couldn't find his receiver. I'm going to tell you, he looked like he was had his eye deep down the field there.
Kopp couldn't find anybody open. He stopped by number 45, Logero by Saugus Centurions.
He had his eye on number 80, Cotty, deep down there by the 10, but Cotty just could not get free. If you look here, Cotty's actually coming across the 4, or coming across the field there. Yes. But
there was number 4 Doyle there too as well.
Yeah, but he had somebody right on his back, Doyle, and that was a good play by Kopp to see that. That was because that would have been an interception.
Kopp rolls to his left, looks deep, fires it. Off Doyle's hands, and it's picked off by the Centurions.
Yep, it'll be Centurions ball right there at the 33. Another missed catch. Kopp has thrown 2 of them very high, back to back now.
It seems like when Kopp misses, he misses high.
Yeah, and the receivers just aren't tall enough, don't have the height to get that, and it's coming off their gloves.
Doyle's a great athlete. That ball looked to be have hit the ground.
Yeah, it sure does. It sure does. Yeah. Oh.
Gallagher. Quarterback draw. Gallagher straight up the middle.
That's the first down.
First down.
Wow. They ran that right down their throat. And I told you, I think that's the game plan they're going with. They're going to try and wear this big monstrous team out.
Now, AJ, I don't know about you, but it seems to me that early momentum that Valencia had has now shifted to the Centurions.
It has, but they need to take advantage of this turnover.
Gallagher in the shotgun. He's got trips to his left. Empty backfield. Valencia waits. Their defense waiting. Gallagher reshuffles. Here's a snap and another quarterback draw. Gallagher to his right, up the field. Dodging, dancing around defenders for another first down.
Yeah, that was a nice 19-yard run there. Take them to first down to put them over here on the Vikings' 33-yard line, it looks like.
Gallagher looks at
30. He took that and found that hole.
Gallagher got a little bit limpy after that play, but he seems to be okay. Saugus again with what appears to be the staple of their offense of lining up and then calling the play based on what they see. Gallagher calls the cadence, takes a snap, fires to his right. There's 16. Valentine, I should say.
Yep, we got a flag that looks like late hit, unsportsmanlike conduct.
It's going to be 15.
Yep, here comes another flag. So we have multiple penalties here. Yeah, you can see it right there. That was unnecessary. That was yeah. He was clearly out of bounds.
With the missed.
But then I saw another flag come in after that, Edwin. Okay, it looks like something. I thought I saw another flag come in after that. So we only had one penalty. I guess the ref wanted to join in.
One throws a flag, then the next throws a flag.
Okay, so unsportsmanlike conduct against the Vikings. They're going to move the ball forward. So he went out at the 35, and they're moving it all the way down to the 20. So looks like the Centurions here are taking advantage of this turnover.
They're taking advantage of that turnover, I agree.
Here, it's still 7 minutes, 30 seconds left until the half. Yeah, the referees, I thought so. The referees have moved the ball back to the 25. That's where it's supposed to be set at.
I agree.
So they need to go for the end zone here, take advantage of this. The clock is running out on them fast if they want to.
7.5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. 14-7 Valencia, but Saugus again is driving. The momentum seems to be, AJ, on the Centurion side at this point in the ball game.
It is. This last quarter in a minute has all been Centurions.
Yes.
You know, there's no definitely about it. There's no doubt about it. And it seems like the Vikings don't have an answer for it.
They don't have an answer for it. Seems like Saugus has found a way to minimize the Viking size at this point in the game.
Right. All right.
Gallagher and shotgun. Calling the cadence. We have whistles.
Yeah, it's going to be a false start against the Centurions, looks like. Rich is going to take them back to the 30.
Saugus has dealt with pre-snap infractions in this game quite a bit. They've had several delay of game calls, a few false starts, AJ.
So it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Centurions now. They've got to take advantage of this. They cannot walk away with nothing here.
Gallagher and shotgun. Takes a snap, fakes it, rolls to his left, throws it, and it's caught by 19 to Blitz.
Wow, Blitz came in hard.
You got to give credit to Gallagher for getting rid of the ball hot like that under that duress.
Did. It was a horrible looking pass, but under the circumstances, considering, I mean, he had 3 blitzers. They blitzed him and 3 untouched defenders right in on him.
Saugus not choosing to huddle.
Here
Gallagher with trips to his right. It's dive, and it's stuffed. Number 51,
that might
Grayson
be
Thomas.
That might be the ender there. That might end this series.
Now
that's going to put them at 3rd and 14 still.
Now 51 Thomas usually wears number 23, but tonight he's wearing number 51 because he is offering his services to play on the offensive line for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's my old number. When I played freshman ball, that was my number. I was number 51. I was a lineman for the Warriors.
Perhaps paying another tribute to you, AJ.
But,
great play by Thomas.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go. The Vikings stuffed him there, and but I don't see them run much to the right side.
No.
Okay, or at least the right side of the line. The end arounds they don't seem to have a problem with, but it seems like the Vikings have that sewed up right there, which they just did. They stuffed him for a 5-yard loss. This is going to put them at 3rd, and let's see, where's the ball at? We got it at the 33 here, 32.
Again, we're live from Dr. Paul Priest Stadium at Valencia High School. 6-0 Valencia hosting 6-0 Saugus, 14-7 with 6:50 left in the second quarter. Saugus in Valencia territory.
Still 3rd and 17, Eddie. Edwin, this is a long 3rd down. They have to convert here, or this series was for nothing, and all they did was just waste their energy.
We'll see if Gallagher has a few tricks up his sleeve on this snap. Here's a snap, and it's a pitch to number 11. Oshiro gets a great amount of yardage when he looks to be short of the first down. We'll see if Saugus elects to take the field goal or if they elect to go for it.
It is. He's short about 6 yards, 7 yards there, Edwin. It's still a great run, but they got the ball to the middle of the field, so it's like when they're looks like they're going to go for it.
Saugus showing some moxie here, elected not to kick and go for it. They must have a great play call in this play lined up here. Gallagher takes a snap. Oh, it's low. Oh, we have whistles.
Was the whistle before the snap?
Before the snap. And it looks to be a false start for
Wow.
Saugus. That's not what the Centurions needed at this point,
No,
AJ.
this has been a penalty-riddled series ever since that turnover.
Yes, yes.
And it has cost them. Matter of fact, they've been penalized for more yards than they've gained since that turnover
I would agree,
so
AJ.
far.
6:10 left in the second quarter, 14-7. Valencia.
Fourth down and going for it. That's so now they're at they got a 4th and 12. We had a commercial.
Back at you here, live from Dr. Paul Priest Stadium.
Yeah, so they're going for it here on 4th and 12, Edwin.
Yes. Trips to Gallagher's left, shotgun. Here's a snap, drops back, looks to his right. He fires deep to his right. He's got 19 DeBrits, but he misses him.
Yeah,
stops him on that 4th down there.
I'd have to disagree with the call on that. For 4th down and 12 to go to the end zone or even close to, I would have went for the 1st down and at least tried to move the ball. But now that's going to allow the Vikings to take the ball over on their own 37-yard line.
5:58 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's. See, he threw that ball almost 15 yards past the 1st down marker. I would have went for the 1st down and just to keep possession of the ball. So now the Vikings are going to take over on their own 37 with less than 6 minutes left. This is going to be an interesting series.
Kopp, number 12, the quarterback for the Vikings in the pistol formation, joined by number 29, Jalen Anderson in the backfield. Hands it off to Anderson, dips and dodges around some defenders, gains about 4 yards out of there. I would say, excuse me, AJ.
No, you're all right. That was a good run there. He
up the middle again there.
Yeah, they don't have an answer for the middle. They have the Centurions just they have the left and the right seem to be locked down, but up the middle it seems like going over that nose tackle. They're just like they don't have an answer for it, and their coverage on the receivers. So running the ball might be the run this clock down and get through this halftime might be their strategy.
Number 2, Quan Glasgow, the Vikings big play receiver, to the right. Kopp throws left to Smalls for a quick screen. Oh, he stopped.
Yeah, that was a good hit. Yeah, that was a good hit. Still for looks like got a gain of 3 here.
Number 21, Thompson for Saugus with the solid stop there.
Yeah.
You see the replay here. It's set up for a screen with Kopp faking to his right, looking to his left, hits Smalls. Smalls comes upfield, but yet there's 21. Thompson there to stop him there for a short gain.
Yeah, great stick.
It's a great swarm there by the Centurions.
Now, let's say they still marked the ball where the ball was caught, so the Vikings have it on their own 31 now, or 36 now.
Looks to be about a 3rd and 3. Kopp barking orders, hands off to 29 Anderson, up the middle. Looks to be just enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, he got the 1st down by about half a yard there, Edmund. So this is what they need to do. They need to run this ball, run the clock down. It seems like they're trying to protect the lead.
We're under 4.5 minutes in the second quarter here, AJ.
Yeah, it's ticking down fast, and I would have to agree with that strategy. I would do the same thing. It's been a long half.
At this point, would you go to a ball control offense if you're the Vikings because of Saugus' last long drive? Kopp rolls to his right, fires, almost picked off. He's looking for Ford Doyle, but that ball was almost picked off, AJ, by number 31, Sumter.
Yeah, they
Again,
definitely
forced a fumble earlier in the game.
Yeah, they definitely have to go for a ball control situation here. Their defense needs a rest.
Yes.
Their defense just
That's what I was alluding to.
They just got winded on that last series. And for the offense to come off the field right away, we can't have that.
Yes.
Their defense can't have that.
Ball goes right through 31 Sumter's hands.
Yeah, wide open. There's no reason that shouldn't have been called.
It didn't seem like Kopp saw him. He was looking at Doyle all the way there on the crossing route. Kopp hands off to Doyle. End around. Doyle spinning. Stopped. Number 10.
A gain of 3. Gain of 3 on that. So, but they're going to mark it on the 44. Well, the referees are being generous here. So they got it marked right at the 44.5 hash mark, like almost right there on the 45. So, yeah. It's like the referee's being a little generous, and I guess I would take it.
I'm sure Valencia head coach Kevin Cornegay is not going to object at this point, AJ.
No. And the clock's ticking down to 3 minutes. So, yeah.
Caught back in the shotgun. Hard count that's going to draw.
Now, that
Saugus
has to be, see.
It's going to give the Vikings a
That ball was
run.
not snapped. So, therefore, I don't know how they can be offside without a ball being snapped.
It's a hard count for Cobb. Valencia at
Okay.
that point, their front line showing
So
more
if the front,
discipline than
if
Saugus.
the front line gets back, I don't know how the ref can call that offsides if there hasn't been any play.
Perhaps there wasn't any encroachment there. Cop making sure people are lined up the right way. He's getting orders from the sideline.
1st and 10 on the 50.
He's got Wilson to his right. Fakes to Wilson, drops back. Cop launches deep. He's got Glasgow deep. He misses his man.
Yeah, that was a timing pattern right there, and it just he didn't put it in the right place.
Looks to be 34 Hurst back there for Saugus defending the pass.
But the safety for the Centurions, he was not letting that happen.
Hurst, yes. Hurst sticking to Glasgow pretty tight on that play.
And Hurst was in great position on that play because he was behind the defender and not allowing the defender to get past him.
Yes.
So, ball still on the 50.
Cop and shotgun to draw to Wilson. Wilson bounces it to his left. Outside, he's got room. Wilson with the burst up the field. He's to the 10, 5, touchdown Valencia.
That was a good run.
Great run by Wilson.
That was a very good run. That's a 50-yard run right there. That's
Awesome run.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
That's going to put Valencia up 20-7 with 2:20 in the second quarter. In the replay here, AJ, you see Wilson bounces it to his left.
Yeah.
Breaks 2 tackles and shows a burst up the field.
Yeah, both them tackles didn't have anything. And then he stiffed armed him right there.
Great stiff arm.
Yeah. Yeah, great 50-yard run.
The end zone.
Actually, he'll be credited from the line of scrimmage, so that was 50 yards.
Foba with the kick for the Vikings, and it's good. So we have 21-7 with 2:20 in the second quarter.
The Centurions
up.
Yeah, the Centurions have no choice but to come out, and they're going to have to lay it down on this next series with only 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the half.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely without a doubt.
At this point, with the way Saugus runs their offense, I would be surprised to see them huddle.
Well, they don't huddle anyways.
Yes.
They line up, and then he turns to his sideline to get
See
a call.
the play call, yes.
Yeah, and I don't understand.
It seems like that's a staple of these spread offense these days. You line up and then you dial up a play.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. You would imagine there'd be some form of telegraph there.
It's all signal from the sideline. I
Yeah,
would imagine.
yeah, exactly.
Fobo set the kick for the Vikings. Saugus with Ballantyne deep. And another man.
Taking to the right.
The Brits makes a move upfield and he's stopped by Valencia.
Okay.
Grayson Thomas in on the play. Marcus Andrews in on the play. Anderson in on the play for the Vikings. And also number 30, Ishmael Valdez.
14-yard return. They're going to mark the ball right at the 25. That means the Centurions have 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go 70 yards down the field.
Yes.
You think they can do it? I think they can do it. I think that
we've seen some strange things in this game so far, AJ.
as long as the penalties don't do like it did in the last series, yeah, definitely they can take advantage of this defense. But
it seems to me that Saugus is trying to use speed, and the Vikings here are trying to use size.
yes, that's exactly.
Gallagher back, sets up for a swing.
Oh, that's going to be a flag. Yeah.
It looks to be that's going to be intentional grounding.
Yeah,
Gallagher was under duress immediately after the snap.
And it was an underhand forward lateral, so
we'll see
therefore,
what the call here is.
yeah, that was an underhand forward lateral at the same time. Let's see the replay on that.
Gallagher. You see on the replay here.
Yeah,
Looks to be his man. Looks
No.
to be
Yeah, he did.
holding call Valencia gets away with by number 15, Ryu Minami. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he had his lineman right there, which made it a legal pass, illegal receiver, plus intentional grounding because he wasn't in the grass. But that moves him back. We just got done saying.
With 2:01 now left in the second quarter. Gallagher looking to his sideline as he's done so all night.
They're spread wide open.
Valencia looks to be matched up in man-to-man coverage. Gallagher looks fires deep to number 2. Ellerbrock misses his man by about a yard high.
Yeah, you know, under 2 minutes left. You got to get some field and going to the sideline. There's no need to do that now to worry about stopping the clock. You still have your timeouts left.
Yes.
So
second down, Saugus with 1:54 now left to play in the second quarter. 21-7 Valencia.
So again, they've been penalized more this series than they have gained.
Yes. Gallagher quick pitch to 43. Garrett up the middle. Makes one defender miss, then he's stopped.
Huge hole. Huge hole. Their defensive line opened that hole up. You could have drove a Mack truck through there.
The clock is stopped now at 1:43.
And that's what they need to do. They need to advance this ball and use their timeouts wisely.
Yes.
Okay, and as long as they think that, as long as the Vikings think the Centurions are going to run the ball down their throat, then they're going to catch them off guard with that down and out pass, catching and allow them to stop the clock by going out of bounds. That's their only strategy here if they're going to utilize this clock properly.
We'll see what Saugus has up their sleeve in this what looks to be a fourth down.
Yeah, and if they don't, they're going to go into the locker room here, 14 points down.
Well, it's it's 1:43 left, so if they do something that stops the clock, that'll give Valencia a chance.
Vikings are going to score again. Vikings, it's fourth down. They're going to go for it. They got to get the first down. If they don't, the Vikings are going to take over on their own, 17-yard line? Come on.
Yes. Saugus looks to be punting here.
Okay.
46.
But that's a smart move.
It looks to be Glasgow back deep for Valencia. No, I'm sorry. That's Cade Erickson back there deep for Valencia.
I still, there's too much time left for the Vikings after they get the ball. They're going to score again.
Here's a snap. It's a bad snap. Let's see if you get out the end zone.
Nope.
Is that a safety? That's a safety for Valencia. That's 2 points.
That is a safety. That was a very poor snap.
Poor snap for the Centurions.
So it looks like the Vikings here are pretty much.
Here. Ringnero could not handle the snap that looked to be short at his feet.
Yeah.
Backed him up into the end zone, and he led the charge. There was 15 Ryu Minami.
Yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Vikings around that punter.
Justice Forbes in on the play as well for the Vikings.
So we got a safety here, so that's another 2 points.
So we got 23-7 here, AJ.
Yeah, with 1:33 left.
And they get the ball back.
It seems like the Centurions are making this game easier for the Vikings.
I agree.
At the beginning of the first quarter, I would have told you a different story.
Yes.
Or I'm sorry, at the beginning of the second quarter, I would have told you a different story from what I was seeing. But that ever since that flag-riddled drive they had, it seemed to haunt them again in this drive.
Yeah, it seems to be the story of the first half for Saugus seems to be shooting themselves in the foot.
Yep, that's exactly what's happening here, and of course the Vikings they're taking advantage of it. So it looks like they're going to elect to kick. Oh nope, he's going to punt it.
It should be a free kick.
Yeah, he's going to kick it rather than.
It's a kickoff here.
Yeah, well they have an option. It's a safety, so he could punt. Or he could kick off.
Yes.
So so they're electing to kick off, I guess, just to get it down the field as far as they can.
We have Wilson back deep and Doyle back deep for the Vikings. Looks to be Doyle's going to be the one filling the kick. He mishandles it. Let's see if he has time. No. Doyle mishandles the kick and it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 32, 31.
You have a flag here on the play, AJ.
This thing's probably going to be an illegal block. Illegal hit in the back. Let's see what the ref says here. Oh, that's exactly what it was. If you saw right there, Wilson, the way he hit, I can't see the number on the defender for the Centurions there,
there's an injured
but
player
that's
for
an
Saugus.
illegal block in the back. He totally, and it was out of bounds at that. And he's injured. He's down on the sideline. Wilson definitely hit him hard on the out of bounds there. That was.
We could not at this point see the number of the player Wilson hit.
No, cannot see him. He's still down on the sideline.
He's still down. Yes.
Yeah, he's still down right there. That was definitely. Well-deserved flag. So let's see here. He bobbled the ball. It went out at his 27, 28. So they're going to assess the penalty. That should take him back here to close to the 20. Let's see where they marked this ball at. Let's see my guy. Yeah, that should take him down here.
Looks to be at the 15.
Yeah. 15-yard personal foul. That was flagrant. That was. But you know, when you're in the heat of the moment like that, it's hard to stop. Sometimes you just don't realize the ground you're on, and you're out of bounds or on the field. And I don't think it was intentional. I don't think it was blatantly intentional.
Well, he's out there competing. Wilson is, and sometimes your emotions get the best of you there.
Yeah, they do. And when you're in competition like this, especially, these are freshmen. They're trying to prove.
Like this as well, big game like this.
Yeah, it is a big game for both teams, and they're trying to make their mark. They're going to be seeing each other for 4 years.
Yes.
And but we're definitely going to have to. They're going to have to do something. They're going to need a turnover here in the last minute and 27 seconds while they're down here on their own side of the field. The Centurions are going to have to create a turnover.
Yeah. Saugus needs a big play, and it would be great if they can get a big play on this drive before halftime, AJ.
Yeah, and that's what the DC's telling them right now. The defensive coordinator, that's what he's telling me. Because defense, we need you to get in there, and we need you to pound it. We're talking. So they definitely need to. But then the Vikings don't want that. They want to push the ball, and they want to try and increase this lead in the last minute and 27. They want to go into halftime and complete control. Now, 23-7, that's complete control.
Yes.
Okay, I mean, that's definitely, but from the way this game's going, I believe that second half could change also.
And AJ, Saugus has to be careful here because we've seen Valencia make big plays here, so it would not be a shocker by the pace of this game for the Vikings to have a big play here and get another score before halftime.
Yeah, that's what, and I guarantee you, that's what the coach and offensive coordinator's telling me, because they'll be able to put a hammer on this.
Yes. Caught with the snap, rolls to his right. He's rolling out, looking deep. He's got Glasgow deep. Glasgow dives, drops the ball, hit him in the hands, couldn't handle it.
I'll tell you, Cobb had so much time. He left that whole line. Look at this. Look at all that time. 1, 2, 3. I mean, just plenty of time.
Cobb throws a nice ball there. Glasgow makes an even better effort at adjusting to the ball there.
Yeah, he saw in the corner of his eye that it wasn't anywhere on the sideline, but he was able to adjust and bring himself across the field. He was close to catching that. Yeah, you see the way he retracted his route there. That was definitely a good heads up by him.
To draw to Doyle. Doyle immediately met the line of scrimmage.
Now that is exactly what Saugus has to do. They have to put an end to this and try to get this ball back. We got a minute. The clock is ticking. Stopped at 1:06 now. Third down for Valencia. And
76. Cabacane. makes a great play at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was. He definitely closed that hole.
That's one of the few times that Valencia's offensive line could not create a push and generate a hole for their rushing attack.
Yeah, and it seems like the Vikings, Valencia here, they can't seem to connect on the pass, which seems like every pass seems to be the long pass.
Yes.
And they can't get it through the middle, so you would think that they would okay, let's do a screen, let's do an end around, let's just control this clock, okay, and not do anything foolish because they're deep in their territory. They're down here on the 15-yard line.
Yes.
One mistake, and that's going to be 7 points.
Yes. Now, if you're Saugus now with 106, has it crossed your mind yet that there's a chance your offense may end up getting the ball back before halftime?
They are going to get the ball back, which is why they're trying to put an end to this. So that's what I'm saying. Valencia needs to make the decision here of what they're going to do. Stop trying to throw it deep.
Valencia and shotgun is end around the door, reverse the Glasgow. He's got some room. Great saving tackle for Saugus by 21.
Yeah, it sure was.
Thompson.
It sure was.
That tackle was a great saving tackle because I'll tell you, AJ, Glasgow had some room to work with.
He did.
That reverse.
He did. Look at this. That end around and then reverse.
Look at the room.
Look at that.
Thompson's
now that
the
is
only
an
person he's got to
open
deal
field.
with.
That is an open field tackle right there. Great tackle for only a gain of 3.
Yes.
So now we got 4th and I believe 6. So we got 4th and 6 here. Or I take that back. Yeah, 4th and 6 here for Valencia. And the only thing they can do is, it seems like we have a malfunction. And up 21.3 seconds left on the clock. So
we have a timeout here.
Yep. So it looks like that burned a lot of time off the clock on that.
Winning takes hard work, dedication, and commitment. Professional and world-class athletes use advocate.
Are we allowed to go on the field? Yeah.
Why?
How long? For how long?
Because they work. Scientifically formulated,
They used to call
independently
me.
tested, and proven to give us the results that we're looking for to compete at a championship level. Are you looking for results? Advocate.
Go ahead. Try.
Use it. The pros do.
No, motherfucker. Wait, you're trying to? No, motherfucker.
At this point, we'd like to take a quick thank you to our sponsor, Avocare. This game is being brought to you, presented by Avocare, owned by Rial and Michelle Andrews. You can reach them at 411avo.com, and you can get $20 off as a coupon to see the past games and each game for the rest of the season as well. Special thanks to them. Now we have 21.3 seconds left in the second quarter. 4th down for Valencia, who is leading 23-7.
Yep, 4th and 6. So they're, what do they do here? What do you think, Edwin? What do you call?
I run the ball here, and I try to run.
You run the ball.
Much time off the clock as I can.
Yeah, Saugus will have to call a timeout no matter what.
Cop in shotgun. Rolls to his right again. He's got Glasgow on an out route. Doesn't see him. Cop scrambling to his right. He's stopped. What a play by number 90, Almaraz Dyer for Saugus.
Yeah, 13 seconds. Now, what I would have opted to do, 4th down, I would have punted the ball as far away from my end zone as possible. Burned as many seconds off the clock as I could have as possible. But now Saugus gets the ball back with 13 seconds. That's enough to run 2 plays.
Saugus has a chance here.
Yeah, that's and
13.1 seconds, AJ.
Yeah, that's enough to run 2 plays at that end zone.
We'll see what the Centurions decide to do, if they decide to see if they can squeeze in a run or if they decide to have Gallagher throw the ball. Look for 19 to Brits here. Gallagher rolls to his right. He scrambles out of a sack, throws it up for grabs. And it's tipped.
Pass is
Number 3, Cade Erickson tipped the pass.
Yeah.
Could have brought it down for an interception.
Yeah, and you know, if I'm the offensive coordinator here, the quarterback coach, the first thing I would be telling my quarterback is, look, don't get ruffled. Don't just throw that ball away.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what he did.
We've seen him throw it up for grabs several times.
Yeah.
In his half.
Yeah, and he can't do that. It's going to wind up costing him. It could have cost him again right there. Then he still got 4.6 seconds here. I told you they had two chances at the end zone.
Saugus is electing the kick here.
Oh, so we got a nice. This is almost going to be a 40-yarder almost.
And the kick is up.
Oh.
It's a boomer. And it's
Wow.
no good.
Yeah, wide left.
And that's the end of the half.
Wide left.
23-7 Valencia at halftime. Two 6-0 football teams battle in the Foothill League.
You know, we want to give congratulations to players of the game last week.
Yes.
The Vikings played at Golden Valley, so congratulations, number 6, Javon Wilson. Overall, he was the overall player of last week. Number 15, Ryu Minami on the offensive side, and number 3, Cade Erickson on the defensive side, and number 47, Luke Faubel on special teams. All 4 of them guys played a great game last week at Golden Valley, so special thanks out to them. Special congratulations for being selected to Valencia Freshman Football Players of the Game. So, we got in the middle of halftime, cheerleaders in the middle of the field. This has been an interesting second quarter, and very, very interesting. And I haven't seen the stats yet, but I would almost guarantee you that they were penalized, that Saugus was penalized more than they gained that whole second quarter.
I would think so too as well, AJ.
Yeah. And if I'm wrong, I guarantee the numbers are very minute.
I think that half was an illustration of what is always said about the game of football, the game is a battle of momentumships.
And that one run for Valencia, that's all I've seen the Vikings do that quarter.
Yeah.
So Saugus had an opportunity here to really go into this halftime in a different score than what they had. 23-7. That's.
Now, if you're Saugus and if you're their coaching staff, I believe you're trying to explain to your football team 2 things here. Number 1, guys, we are shooting ourselves in the foot. If we eliminate that, we're in this game a little bit more.
Yes.
Also, 2, if we eliminate the big plays here, we're in this game a little bit more as well. So those are 2 things that you can easily get wrapped up with your team and to give your team more hope in the ensuing half here, AJ.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you 100% there. The big play. Valencia had one big play that whole quarter.
Yes.
Other than that, we spent most of the time watching Saugus being penalized. You know, with the way they ended the first quarter and came out strong in the second quarter, putting the points on the board, I really expected to see it different. But, you know, I'm going to tell you, it's do or die here. They come out this second half. We've got to see a different Saugus team, or Valencia is just going to walk all over this, and they're just going to take it away.
Yes.
And they're going to have the bragging rights. They're going to get everything that comes with it. They're going to get the seed. It's just... So there definitely has to be a change here, and I can see now from this first half. I can definitely see it from the first quarter. Valencia is tired. Okay.
That's a great point.
I can see that at first that was Saugus's. I could see that was their strategy. We're going to wear these guys out, and it was working. And they were even tiring out the defense.
Yes.
Valencia's defense.
Yes.
So.
Saugus had that long drive there.
But each time they're penalized for 5, 10, that's an extra 30 seconds for them to get their breath back.
Yes.
You know, and to allow that offensive team that was getting tired time to rest, and then when they get the ball back, they break for they made a very nice run.
Wilson did.
Yeah, Wilson did that. Number 6. Yeah, Wilson. Had a great long run. I mean, I can't take anything away from that because that was a fabulous run.
Yes.
And then, and that's all Valencia did the whole second quarter. So Saugus pretty much was. So what we're going to do here is, I guess we're going to go to a commercial here.
Yes.
Okay, and we'll be right back. And they're doing a halftime show right now, so we'll be back for the beginning of the third quarter.
Looking forward to it.
All right.
Because he had the late tackle. Oh, that one guy. They're still complaining about it.
Tackle, dude, it was way late.
I didn't even know he was on. It was like too big.
Dude, anyone got $1? Fucking.
Hey, listen now.
3 minutes. It's 2 minutes and 57 seconds. Hey, anyone got $1 on there?
Do they have pizza yet? Okay, they have pizza.
So let's go. You wanna go buy me a water? Dylan, do you have money? You wanna go sit down?
All right, welcome back. We got freshman football here. We got the score going into the beginning of the third quarter. Edwin, 23-7.
Yes.
Valencia leads Saugus 23-7. Now, what do you predict is going to happen here in this first quarter, in the third quarter here of the first half?
I tell you what, making a prediction,
second half.
Making a prediction based off of that first half is really tricky there because it is all about momentum. Valencia started off hot with great momentum, then Saugus forced a fumble. That seemed to seize the momentum, and it seemed like Saugus was on their way, but yet Saugus continuously shot themselves in the foot with big plays. So
yeah, they did. Before this kickoff, Edwin, whether you're a mom, a dad, or an athlete, and you're ready to take your game to the next level, Ballycore is the one-stop shop. Yeah. Go to ballycore.net and get your exercise on. That's for sure. Okay, so it looks like Saugus is going to be receiving this. Oh, got man coming. He's chucking.
We got a straggler here for the Vikings.
All right. I like hustle.
It's to be number 59, Jocks Dadarian. I'm sorry.
So,
Saugus
Saugus,
to kick for the Vikings.
yeah, they got a big deficit to make up for. So we got about 30 seconds until this kickoff. Clock's counting down, 25.
And if you're Saugus here, AJ, this half could very well be what decides your season.
It pretty much is because, like I said, you got two undefeated teams here, both heavy hitters in their own division here. This is a very important game.
So the Saints here have to basically lay it all out on the line.
They have no other choice. They got to come out and take everything to the wall and leave it on that field. And here we go.
Here we go.
Referee signals for the kickoff.
This could be the half that decides the Foothill League championship in 2015 in freshman football here.
I think it will. I'm pretty sure.
Falbo in his approach. And it's an onside kick for the Vikings. It's recovered by Saugus.
Great heads up. Number
Up
59
play.
there. I'm gonna tell you that was a great heads up by him to see that ball coming on Barrero. Yeah. Most people in the front line there I don't think that was an onside kick.
You think it was
I think it was a bad kick.
Bad kick.
Let's see if we can see the replay here. Yeah, that looked like it was just a missed kick. It didn't look like it was purposely. All right, so here we go.
No replay here. It's going to go straight back to the action
That's all right.
here. Gallagher back at a quarterback. Garrett motions to his left. Gallagher looks to his left, fires to his right. Nobody in
Absolutely
sight there.
no receiver there. And
Must
shocking.
be a miscommunication there with his receivers and
Now
Gallagher.
I like the play call. I definitely like that. Come right out, first play of the game, first play of the second half, and you're going deep like that.
At this point, Saugus has to be aggressive with their offense.
Yeah, as I'm saying, I like the play call. They had no choice but do that, but you got to have a receiver there.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Gallagher in the shotgun. Garrett behind him. Quick pitch to Garrett. Makes his way up the field.
Yes.
He's stopped. Number 10.
Yes.
Marcus Andrews in on the stop.
He takes
Shoestring
it.
tackle.
Yeah, took it right across midfield. It's on the 49 of their own now. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. You know, it's definitely, they're doing better than they did the second
Yes.
quarter. That's
Gallagher and shotgun again going to backfield by Garrett. Saugus utilizing time on the clock. Changing the play. Snap. Gallagher drops back, shuffles his feet, crosses, tries to hit.
Wow, that was
16 Ballantyne.
Yeah, that was
19 to Brits.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play by the linebacker there. That corner line. He stopped 7 points there, 6 points there.
As you see on the replay here, the ball hits the Brits in the hands.
Yeah. Because that was
11.
That was a pass and go.
Shocking.
He stopped 6 points there.
Gallagher barking orders, changes the play yet again for Saugus. Valencia's defense is awaiting. Snap, option, pitch to Garrett to the outside. Marcus Andrews there on the stop for the Vikings for a minimal
first
gain.
down.
Yeah, it's a first down for the Centurions.
Great. I didn't see that coming, but that was a great option call. And he took it a good 6 yards for that first down. And a couple more.
Seems to be a great sign here for Saugus. They have not shot themselves in the foot with the penalty.
Yeah, definitely. They got it under control.
Quick pitch to Garrett. He's met at the line of scrimmage by Valencia.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go there.
The Vikings did a great job there of swarming to the football, AJ.
Yeah. Still got the ball down to the 45. So, they're gaining. Moved it right back to the 45, their own 45.
10-22 in the third quarter, 23-7 Valencia. But Saugus is in Valencia territory.
It's 2nd and 11, Edwin.
We have.
There you go.
False start. There we go again for Saugus. The story of the night for the Centurions.
Yeah, just like the right tackle went off guard,
false start there. Yes.
False start. Yeah. At least that's what it looked like.
And AJ, in the first half, that was a very great observation by you, noticing that Valencia's size is significant over Saugus's.
Yeah, and Saugus has no choice here but to take advantage of their little size and wear them out.
Pass to the bridge to the left. He moves around the defender, gets upfield, but he is met by number 24, Brett Kelly for Valencia. The great tackle. Showed great technique there on his tackle. Look here on the replay. DeBritz with a great catch. Sidesteps a defender, and he meets Kelly. Great wrap tackle by Kelly.
Yeah, that's a great stick right there. You have to give that again to the DC because that takes practice.
Dive to Garrett. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 29 Anderson on the play. Number 10, Marcus Andrews, as well joins his man, 29 Anderson.
So now they're faced with 4th down again.
Bring up 4th and 10.
We got 4th and 10 here for Saugus. This
But
not
they seem to excel
the
behind the gun like that. So let's see what he does. You know, he's loving the shotgun.
Oh yeah.
They have no choice but to pass it here.
Here's the snap.
Yeah,
it seems to be a staple of Saugus' offense.
It is. It seems like the audibles are coming from the sideline.
Yes. Snap to Gallagher, fires to his left. In and out of the hands of 19 DeBritz. That cost the Centurions a crucial drive to open up the second half of this game. AJ.
Still wouldn't have been enough for the first down.
You don't think so?
No. He was still, if he would have caught the ball where he did, he was still 2 yards short, and they were ready to stick him. They cannot put themselves in that position.
Now, if you're Kevin Cornegay, the head coach for Valencia, you have to be looking at this drive as if we score here, then we really put great pressure and we really take complete stronghold of this football game.
Well, that'll put them up by 4 touchdowns.
Yes.
Okay, and then the game plan changed. Then they go into ball control mode again.
Cop, snap, hands off to Anderson, bounces to the left. Anderson's got room on the perimeter, bounces it again to the outside. He's stopped by number 19, DeBritz for Saugus, but that's a great run by Anderson.
And he got a first down. He got a first down. That's going to put the ball right there now across midfield onto their own 45. So now they're threatening Saugus.
Yes.
Yeah, this is going to, if they score here, it's definitely going to change the tone of the game for Valencia's side to where their big guys are just going into a ball control mode.
Cop and shotgun again. Anderson with them in the backfield. Motion across his Doyle. We have a flag.
Yeah, a lot of confusion. That's going to be a false start on Valencia there. They'll take it back 5 yards.
Now, we have to see here if within these next few plays, does Valencia take another shot deep to their leading receiver or their big play receiver, I should say, Quan Glasgow, number 2.
Yeah, I would think so, Edwin, because they have absolutely nothing to lose here now.
Right.
Okay, nothing at all to lose. So, ball on the 50. Okay, it's now going to be 1st and 15, I believe.
Cop and shotgun. Hands off to Anderson. Anderson to his right. Bounces it. Fumble! Valencia signaling that they have it, but we're not sure yet. We'll see what the call here is. Saugus comes up with the ball, and it's Saugus' ball.
Okay, say this is what they need. They have to take advantage of this. This fight is in the middle of the field, and they have no choice but to take advantage of it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, AJ, but that is the second fumble by a Valencia running back in this game.
Now, on the last fumble, Saugus went down and scored. Got their only points of the game so far.
Now, I think it's key here. One of the things that I did notice here, AJ, is that number 6 for Valencia, Javon Wilson, was not in his shoulder pads.
He did take a bad hit at the end.
Garrett with a tough run, carrying defenders up the middle for looks to be about a good 8 yards.
Is he still out of pads? Or is he suited?
I do not see.
Because that's one of Valencia's biggest weapons.
I do not see.
He's
Wilson out there.
Yeah, he was one of the. He's responsible for a lot of those 23 points up there.
Yes, it's a big blow for the Vikings. Gallagher fires to his right, trying to hit number 2 at Ellerbrock, but it's a misfire there.
Yeah, they had confusion right there. Valencia's 24 came in, and
Kelly and Andrews on the play for the Vikings.
Yeah, Kelly came in and put himself literally like a pick in between the 2 receivers for Saugus.
Saugus with trips to Gallagher's right. Garrett in the backfield with Gallagher. It's a false start by Garrett. Obvious false start, AJ.
Yeah, that's definitely, and they need this first down. And they were just 3rd and 3, and now they're going back to 3rd and 8. Okay, they cannot do what they did the second quarter of the first half. They cannot do that if they want to win this ball game.
Yes. Again, folks, a key blow for the Vikings. Number 6, Javon Wilson is not in pads. Garrett up the middle, the handoff from him. Great run again by Garrett. It seems to be for this game, AJ, that when he gets the ball, he runs hard and he runs tough.
He does, and I'm telling you, the size of Valencia Vikings, I'm telling you, it's catching up to him.
Okay.
All right, it's tiring him out. He's finding that hole, and the front line is working his butt off.
Garrett again up the middle with a lot of room, chunking up yards. Brought down by 81 Smalls with 6:17 in the 3rd quarter. 23-7 Valencia.
Yeah.
Saugus well into Valencia territory, AJ.
Yeah, I think Saugus found their workhorse in Garrett.
Yes, I agree.
And if you notice here, again, calling audible from the sideline, and they're just trying to check out the makeup of the defense.
Gallagher barking orders. Garrett motion to his right. Speed options, pitch to Garrett to the outside. Can't get around number 11, Kohler Shockley for Valencia. Great tackle, AJ.
Yeah, it was a great open field tackle there. And looks like we're going to go to 2nd down and like 7.
Clock's ticking for Saugus. 5:40 left in the 3rd quarter. 23-7 Valencia.
I think they need to keep running the ball up the middle, Edwin. That's where the weakest link.
Trips to Gallagher's left. Another check with me play with his coaching staff. Garrett moves to the right. Quick pitch to Garrett to the right. Bounces it to the right. Outside, he's stopped by Marcus Andrews.
Yeah, takes him to 3rd down. This like could be a 3rd down and a long 4. But they need this first down. They can't stop this momentum. They must keep going forward. Garrett's out. They took Garrett out of the play here, so I guess you can guess what's happening here. I guess they're not going to him this play, are they?
Oshiro, number 11, in the backfield, in for Garrett.
And I can see that.
Snap to Gallagher, looking left. He's under fire, and he's stopped. Big sack. Number 60, Tanner Miller, team captain for the Vikings, the big sack.
Yeah, he held that ball way too long. When you fake like that, you've got to keep moving. You cannot stop. And that's exactly what he did.
Here's a replay here.
Yeah, watch this. So he faked it, and he's stuck right there behind his own line of scrimmage before he decides to run. You can't do that.
Miller had help from his man, 29 Anderson, there on the play.
You know, and I'm almost thinking here, Edwin, that they're not calling audibles. I think that they're just trying to mess with them.
You think so?
Yeah.
Trips to Gallagher's right. Here's a snap. He's looking to his left. Fires. Looking for 19 DeBritz. Incomplete.
Yeah.
We had Doyle and Shockley there, back there deep for the Vikings to defend.
Yeah, I can tell you from the look now, first of all, a couple penalties, a lot better than what it was the 2nd quarter. But Saugus, they're going to win this game running the ball. There's no doubt about it. From what I just watched in this series, they're going to win it running because they can't seem to hit anybody throwing it.
Now, the only thing I would say to that, AJ, is do they have enough time to run the ball and still win this game?
Yes. I think that they do. Garrett is a workhorse, and he's averaging about 6 yards per run. Okay, so yes, I think you do. And then a couple screens. But I'm going to tell you, they keep running that option, and it's going to catch up to them.
Valencia takes over with Copp at quarterback, joined in the backfield with number 4, Doyle. Quick pitch to Doyle to the left. Doyle cuts back inside, met by 2 defenders for Saugus.
Yeah, he
Great
went
hard
right past
run by
Valentine.
Doyle.
Yeah, he literally, Valentine had to tackle there in the backfield behind the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
And he ran right past him.
Yes, it took Bourne and Soto for Saugus to bring down Doyle a few yards up the field. And we have what looks to be a 2nd and 6 for Valencia with 3:23 in the third quarter, and the Vikings are up 23-7. Kopp calling cadence, takes a snap, rolls to his right. He's under fire. Pocket collapses, rolls to his right, throws it away.
There was not an offensive receiver anywhere within 10 yards of that ball.
I don't see a flag.
Nope.
Kopp got away with one there. And if you're Valencia High School head coach Kevin Cornegate, you are wiping your forehead.
Yeah, because that would have put them back even deeper in their own territory.
Yes, yes.
But there wasn't a receiver anywhere around, and that should have been an intentional grounding. That should have been called there.
Kopp now joined in the backfield by Anderson. Miller with the snap to Kopp. Kopp rolls to his left. Looks like he's trying to set up a screen to Glasgow. Glasgow with a little room to work with. Great block in the upfield by Doyle. Cuts back inside. Glasgow up the field, makes another move. Fumbles at the end of the play.
Oh, wow, that play was live. Okay, but
looks
Valencia
to be recovered by
yeah.
number 60, Tanner Miller.
Yeah,
a lineman up the field there, AJ.
Yep, and that's good. Now, that's what you call hard work. To see a lineman that far up the field, that's right there is work.
And as you hear, these are great, quick moves by Glasgow.
How he didn't go out of bounds right there around the 50, that's
around defenders.
Yeah, great run.
And the fumble
that
was
is a
by
fumble.
21.
And for a defensive lineman to be right, an offensive lineman to be right there for that recovery.
Here's Anderson, the handoff from Kopp up the gut for looks to be, I'd say 5, AJ.
Yeah, and to tell you the truth, back to that last play, just the fact that the offensive lineman recovered that 40 yards down the field, I would probably have to give him the offensive lineman of the day. Just off of that
Great
play.
hustle. Great hustle.
Yeah.
And Miller, number 60 there, who you're speaking on, is a team captain, by the way, so he's showing great leadership on
that was definitely
his effort. Quick pitch to Anderson from Kopp. Anderson bounces to the left, to the perimeter, meets defenders by Saugus. Number 19, the Brits, there on the stop.
I think Saugus is in shock at this very second because, that right there is a total of 50 yards in 2 plays.
Yes. We have 1:51 now remaining in the third quarter with Valencia up 23-7.
Yeah, if Valencia scores here, then I think the fourth quarter is obsolete. I think that all we're going to see is just more Valencia.
Now, AJ, if you're the Vikings, are you telling your players at this point to make sure you stay inbounds with this score? Kopp looking deep to his left, doesn't have his man, elects to run to the left, shows a great stiff arm, gets out of bounds.
Yeah, he went out of bounds there and not get hit. But, right now, you want that clock to tick every second you can get off of it.
Yes, I'd agree.
Okay. You want nothing stopping this clock because you can smell victory now. I mean, you can smell it. So here we are inside there. Let's see, where'd they mark the ball at? There's a flag down on the play, Edwin. It seems like they're going to bring it back.
Probably a hold, I would say.
Yeah, I didn't
hold, yes.
I'm waiting for the replay.
Yeah, we got a hold on Valencia. It's going to push the Vikings back.
Yeah, all the way back to the 49 of Saugus.
Yes.
And that was actually a great run by the QB there. Yeah, Kopp
showed great elusiveness in the pocket.
Yeah, he did. He had a great run there, and it's sad for it to come back.
Kopp with the snap. Fakes to Anderson, rolls to his right, looking for a shallow cross, got Smalls, can't make it, can't hit Smalls, comes up short.
Yeah.
Smalls looking at Kopp.
If they showed a replay here, I'm going to show you exactly what he did here. He was running to his right, rolling out on that, and when he threw the ball, he was not planted, which didn't give him the strength to actually get the ball to the receiver, which is why it died short.
Yeah, yes. Cornegay sitting in number 11, Kohler Shockley, for an offensive play.
And that will come with age.
Yes.
Okay, as he matures, that power will
Yes.
increase.
That strength, yes. Coppin shotgun. Tell Smalls to come back in tight. Smalls a little bit too wide there. Cop has trips to his right. Going to short roll to his right. Can't hit number 4 Doyle too high.
He heard footsteps on that.
Yes.
Yeah, he heard the footsteps. That safety was coming around the end there. He heard those footsteps. Maybe got a little bit nervous on it.
Saugus had a great blitz off the edge.
Yeah, they
great
did.
Blitz off the edge.
And for them to look, I mean, look at it. Valencia's what are we at now? We're looking. We're at 3rd and 30. Is that what we're doing here?
1:10 left in the third quarter. 23-7 Valencia. Cop again telling Smalls he's too wide. It's almost like a repeat of the last play. Cop again trying to set up a screen to Smalls. It's defended greatly by number 21 Thompson for Saugus. It's a great instinctive play.
Yeah. And now we got now here's Valencia, who was in the red zone. Okay, 4 plays ago.
Punting here.
Yeah, 4 plays ago they were in the red zone, and now the penalties have sent them all the way back here to the 44 of Saugus. I mean, yeah, the 44 of Saugus, and it's 4th down.
Look for a quick kick here. Look for a quick kick by the Vikings.
They got 24 yards.
Told you.
Yep, great call. Okay.
And see if that ball goes into the end zone. Oh, it's a great roll for the Vikings. That's a great roll for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's they needed that break. But you know what? Why was that not attended to? Why did they not have a safety back there just for this?
And that is a staple of Valencia head coach Kevin Cornegay, who has been the freshman coach here at VHS for a numerous amount of years. And that's one of the things that he has taught each of his teams every year is the quick kick play on 4th down in those types of situations.
Yeah,
AJ.
Yeah, and Saugus should have been prepared for that.
Yes.
Okay, that's not knowing your opponent.
Yes.
That's what that is.
Now we have Saugus backed up in past their own 5. Hand off to Garrett. The workhorse spins out of a tackle.
Yeah, that was a good spin.
He commands a rally of Viking defenders to come bring him down for a short gain.
He did. Yeah, and you know that play still bothers me. How do you not know your opponent in that short kick? How do you not prepare for that? I put that solely on the defensive coordinator.
That is something that Cornegay is known for, the quick kick play. And in a game like this, you need to be prepared, and that's not showing great preparation by Saugus.
No. And that'll cost them.
Saugus at the 6-yard line. Up the middle to Garrett. Garrett, the great run again. Another tough run for Garrett for a 1st down for the Centurions.
Yeah, we got 8 seconds left, Evan, in the 3rd quarter here.
It was a quick quarter.
And it's been a hard quarter with 0 score. Both teams had, actually had a hold of this. And it's like they're not going to get the play off in time.
That's going to be it for the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, that's it.
23-7 at the end of 3 here at Dr. Paul Priest Stadium on the campus of Valencia High School. The Vikings up 23-7 going into the 4th quarter.
Yeah, okay, good commercial. I'm going to tell you, they're going to have to give this to Garrett. Garrett's going to have to win this game for him, or it ain't going to happen. They got 1 quarter. They got 1 quarter to go, 3 touchdowns. What did I do with that Valley Core? Oh, I got it. Never mind. And who's our sponsor? You said?
Hi, I'm Ellen Como. I just got done teaching a Valacor class. I invented the Valacor. This is my baby. We're going to get more results with less impact on your joints. We're doing cycle, we're doing kickboxing, we're doing our workouts on the Valacor.
I'll let you read that one.
Self-defense classes in the nation.
Yeah, man. They're going to have to rely on Garrett here to win this game because their passing is not there.
My baby, my invention, the Valacor, and take one of my classes.
Whether you're a mom, a dad, or an athlete looking to take your game to the next level, Valacor is a one-stop shop. Valacor.net, your place for all your physical fitness needs.
Start of the 4th quarter here. 3rd down for Saugus. picked off. Gallagher's picked off by number 3, Cade Erickson for Valencia.
Yeah, that's it.
That could be a dagger.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator is going to change his. He just threw out his game plan. He's now, and they have no choice but to just eat the clock up.
That's a great play by Erickson. That's a big play for the Vikings, and that's what we want to see at the start of the fourth quarter in this big Foothill League matchup.
And what did I tell you at the end of the third? They got to rely on Garrett to win this game because the passing is not there. So for both these teams to be undefeated, the Vikings are definitely proving that they are the better team.
Yes. At this point, you would have to agree. Cobb drops back to his left. Takes a little hit on the road, and he's picked off. Picked off by Saugus. Bourne. There's a big play by Saugus' defense. Saugus says, we're not out of this yet. There was Bourne dropping back.
The ball was tipped. Oh, the ball was tipped. Okay, he actually almost sacked Kopp, and the ball was tipped, which is what caused that interception.
Bourne there with the great play, picking it off.
Yeah, that ball was tipped. He actually got into the backfield there. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's what caused that interception. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yes. Saugus again with the ball. Let's see if they can do something. Bad snap. Gallagher having problems with snap. It was a miracle just to get it to the handoff to Garrett.
Yeah.
He stopped for a short gain right in the middle of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they must hear me down on the field because that's how they're going to do it.
Yes.
They're going to have to run this ball down their throat because throwing it is just going to cause problems.
Yes. Saugus again with no huddle, looking to the sideline. And at this point, if you're Saugus, you can't waste these crucial seconds here. It's the fourth quarter, and you have to go.
Yeah, and unfortunately, running the ball will eat the clock up.
Gallagher, short pass to his right. 31. Sumter spins out of a tackle as he's hit and gets a first down.
Yep, knocked out.
Good for 20 yards.
Yep, very good play there. Knocked out at the 37. So it looks like they had a gain of 22 there. So that's what they need.
Yes.
That's what they need. Now they need to come back with Garrett. Okay, this defense huffing and puffing. Valencia's defense.
Huffing and puffing. Garrett up the middle. Stopped for a short gain.
Okay, yeah. 2
Met by
yards.
Anderson. Assisted by Justice Forbes for Valencia.
Tackled by Anderson.
10:30 left in the fourth quarter. 23-7 Valencia.
Yep, this game is closing down fast.
Saugus running out of time. Gallagher in shotgun. Saugus again wasting seconds. Gallagher receives signals from his coaching staff. Awaits the snap. Hands to Garrett in the dive. Garrett spins away from defenders. Carries a defender up the field for 6 yards.
Great run by Garrett. Garrett just finds a way to spin out of them tackles and gain an extra 3 to 4 yards after being dead.
And it's obvious at this point that the core player for the Centurions offense is Garrett.
Yeah, and I'd have to give him if I had to pick a player so far, I would have
for Saugus, yes.
Yeah, I'd have to give the ball to Garrett. Give him the player of the game so far for
And the fans
Saugus.
at Valencia High School are going crazy rooting on their Vikings. Hand off to Garrett again. In the backfield, carries a few defenders to get a minimal gain just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No, that's a first down.
Oh, wow.
That's a first down. That was a second effort for the first down there, Edwin. That's what I'm telling you. Garrett is their workhorse, and if it wasn't for that second effort, then they would have been faced with the fourth down. But instead, he turned it into a first down and getting ready to go across midfield.
It's probably the fastest we've seen Saugus snap the ball all game.
Yeah.
Hand off to number 11.
Yeah, they gave Garrett a breather.
Shiro.
Yeah. Garrett, he just ran 4 plays in a row, so he definitely needed that breather.
Good for about 5.
But they see what's working now. Okay?
6.
Look at their defense. Valencia's defense is offset here. They're huffing and puffing. They're just running. Oh.
Gallagher keeps it after an option.
Whistle blows dead, so nobody
It's
gets
another
hurt
first
here.
down for Gallagher.
Yeah, and that's what I told you. That's what they have to do here. Saugus has to run this ball down their throat.
We got 8:40 left in the in the fourth quarter.
And the bad part about it, Edwin, is it's taken them 3 quarters to realize this is how you beat them.
Yes, yeah. Gallagher drop backs to pass. He hits his man.
It is
Finds his
complete.
man for another first down. It's 31, Sumter.
Yeah, nice 15-yard pass. Takes him down to the 25, 26-yard line.
Sumter had the big forced fumble there earlier in the first half.
So now they seem to be in hurry-up mode,
Yes.
ready to go, but he's going to turn here. Oh, nope.
Garrett back in the game. Gallagher fakes it to Garrett, keeps it to his right, and he's stopped by number 15, Ryu Manami for Valencia.
Yeah, that's Saugus has got to keep pounding that middle.
Yes. Manami with the stop for Valencia, showing why he was one of the players of the game for the Vikings last week versus Golden Valley.
They had absolutely no blocking at all on that right end for that end around. He had absolutely no blocking at all.
We've got about 7:45 left in the fourth quarter. 23-7 Valencia. Gallagher fires to his left, too high for number 16, Valentine.
Yeah, they can't. They're going to get.
Want to make it third down.
Yeah.
For the Centurions.
Yep, and they're going to get what they got coming to them if they're going to keep playing this, because, I mean, you just had your workhorse Garrett just run for 40 yards so far in this series, and nothing. And they still want to go to the throw.
This play has to be to Garrett, and there he is. There's the man, Garrett, stopped by 56, Justice Forbes.
Yep, and it's going to be too
Vikings.
late, too short. So now they're going to be faced here with 4th and 7. Actually, I take that back. It looks like about 4th and 11.
Yes.
So I really don't know what to say.
Well, it seems to be at this point that.
All right, let's go to this commercial break. We'll be right back.
4th and 13 at the Viking 28.
Winning takes hard work, dedication, and commitment. Professional and world-class athletes use Advocare products. Why? Because they work. Scientifically formulated, independently tested, and proven to give us the results that we're looking for, to compete at a championship level. Are you looking for results? Advocare. Use it. The pros do.
Okay. A good message from our sponsor, Advocare, there.
Yes, as of course, tonight's game is presented by Advocare, owned by Real and Michelle Andrews.
Look at that. Look at Valencia's defense. Look, those are some big boys, and they are winded. This has been a long game.
Yes.
And Saugus has been on the field longer than Valencia has.
But it's been the big play for the Vikings.
Turnovers, definitely penalties.
Penalties for Saugus, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, penalties for Saugus.
Yeah, and I guarantee you that when the coach is interviewed and he asks him to break down the game, that's the first thing that he's going to mention.
Yes.
Is the penalties is what hurt them. Yeah.
Gallagher in shotgun for Saugus. Looks to his left, drops back, and he's sacked.
Yeah.
51, Grayson Thomas.
Yeah.
Big play.
Yeah, Edwin, he has no business dropping back to throw the ball. It's like, I don't know how many times you got to hit in the head to realize that this is not working. You must run the ball down their throat. You don't have enough time to score 3 touchdowns.
And here you see the replay. Grayson Thomas sheds his man, gets off a good jump at the snap, and he just clobbers Gallagher.
Yeah, he did. He was all over him. He was definitely all over him like crazy glue on that man's brick, holding him from that beam. That was uncalled for.
And it's funny that Thomas is wearing number 51 tonight. He usually wears number 23.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, he
but
must know
tonight
I'm here. Yeah.
he's playing right guard tonight, helping out his team in that fashion. Usually he's a running back.
Okay. That's a big boy.
Kopp finds Doyle.
Yeah.
And they're going to, yes, that's a catch. Complete the Doyle.
Yeah, that's for a first down. Takes him out to the 46. So.
And it's interesting that the Vikings chose to throw there with their lead in this point of the game.
The Vikings feel very comfortable with their receivers, and actually their running game, I believe we've already had one fumble from that.
Right.
And being back in your own territory, you don't want to fumble back here at all.
Right. Cop, another hard count, snap, hands off to Anderson. Anderson takes the hands off, goes upfield, through the middle.
Yeah.
Close to a first down.
8 yards, takes him to the 48-yard line.
Now we're at about 6:20
Yeah.
in the fourth quarter.
I think
Valencia in command of this game at 23-7 at this point, AJ.
Yeah, I think you're going to see the coach here try to get the clock down around 4 minutes, and then it's pretty much nothing can be done.
Right.
Not even CPR is going to save him.
Cop under center, fakes a wedge. It's a fumble. Anderson alertly dives on the ball to recover before the Centurions could locate the football.
Yeah, and still I don't even believe that would have. Now we're just going to watch some good football. Valencia, I believe, is going to walk out of here a winner. They're going to have the bragging rights. It's going to take them all the way to the division, put them where they at the end of the season where they need to be at. And Saugus is going to look back at this game. And
too little, too late for the Centurions. Cop fires, can't hit Glasgow. Throw was behind him. Glasgow's breaking in. The throw was behind him on the right side there.
Yeah, I can tell you that come Monday morning, every single one of the coaches for Saugus is going to be pinpointing every single mistake because it's happening on all sides of the ball here. It's happening on penalties. It's happening on passing. It's happening on receiving. The only thing that is working for them is the rush.
Yes, with Garrett. It's another quick kick, and there's nobody back there again for the Centurions. But this time, Cop's quick kick rolls into the end zone.
Second time. So how can you let that happen a second time? That's the special teams coach saw it happen already earlier this quarter, and now here it is again, unprepared.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're at 5:20 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. And that was kicked out of bounds. So therefore, Saugus is going to have the ball 1st and 20 on their own 20.
Or first and
10 on their own 20. And actually, this is pretty much going to be for exercise now. This is pretty much just to see what they can do. It would be nice to see some points on the board to save face here.
And Saugus does not have Garrett on the field for the start of this drive.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that.
Gallagher, shotgun, throws it across the middle, and it's picked off.
Yeah.
Another interception for Cade Erickson.
Yeah, this is turning to a mess now. Now the only thing that Saugus can hope for is that this 5 minutes and 8 seconds will run out as fast as possible.
Yes.
And they need to regroup.
Yes.
Okay, they're going to look at these tapes very, very hard. They have to, especially, and I would not doubt it if they meet up again here at the end of the season. Okay. But they're going to have to make some changes.
Cop looking at Valencia head coach Kevin Courtney on the sideline saying there's a missing player, it looks like.
Yeah, the rule book says you have to have all players on the field. But again, I really thought it was going to be a different game at the beginning of this half.
AJ, what's impressive about this second half, about Valencia winning this game at this point and maintaining their lead, is they are doing it without one of their star players, number 6, Javon Wilson.
That is absolutely right. So therefore, for the defense to step up, create an interception, get that turnover, take the ball out of Saugus's hands, it took the threat away.
Yeah.
So for their main weapon to not be here, but yet,
Holding
they haven't
on to
scored.
the lead.
That's right, and that's the only thing they can do. You got to play small ball.
Yeah.
Okay. This is without their main weapon on that field, you don't know where you're going.
Yeah.
The running game isn't there for Valencia, but it is for Saugus. The throwing game is not there for Saugus, but it is for Valencia.
Yes. Cop Fakes to Doyle. And he spins out of a sack. Get rid of the ball. The great catch by Doyle just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. That's a lot of drama just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Yes. That play did not amount to much, but it was a big play for the Vikings.
Cobb thinks smart on his feet.
I noticed that as well.
Yeah, he is very smart on his feet.
I noticed that as well. He spins out of a apparent sack by number 20 Soto for Saugus, and there's number 45 Logero coming in for what he thinks is a sack.
Yeah.
And Cobb gets rid of the ball alertly to his man, number 4 Doyle.
And probably another millisecond later, they would have probably called him in the grass.
Yes. Cobb in shotgun, takes a snap, fakes to Doyle, looks to keep, bounces to the left, misses a dip. It's a great tackle.
They're having fun now.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's interesting here that if you're Valencia, there's yet another play where you go out of bounds.
Yeah, exactly. They need to let this clock. It doesn't matter anyways, letting the clock run down and out. There's absolutely nothing Saugus can do unless they come back with 4 onside kicks and still.
Hey,
but what I would like to know is I would like to get some kind of report on number 6. I would like to get some report on him to see exactly if he's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm being told he was thrown out of the game for that late hit.
For the late hit.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay, well, I can agree with that. I would agree with the refs. Well, that
interesting. It's a great. Cobb takes the snap from the handoff.
So that's an interesting turn of events. I did not. That was not conveyed to us. So Wilson was thrown out of the game for that flagrant hit out of bounds.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
I would have just imagined that they would have assessed the 15-yard unsportsmanlike, and he would have been allowed to continue. But the refs decided otherwise.
I think that was a little bit more because it was out of bounds. It was after the play. It was pretty much he had nothing to do with the play, and it was a bad hit. So I can definitely.
Wow. And you have to see if Wilson will face further punishment for this. And that's a touchdown, number 4, Doyle for the Vikings, his second of the night.
Yeah, that just put the lock on the door right there.
That'll put this baby to bed.
Yeah, 3 minutes left. Yeah, there's nothing that can be done here. There's no way, unless they bring Peyton Manning out on this field. That's not,
Doyle had a big hole again.
He did. I think both sides here are beat up. And to go back to that hit, I'm glad that they're teaching them young, okay? Because that will prepare them for longer in their career if they go that way.
Yes.
Because it's that easy that somebody can get hurt very bad.
With 3:10 left here to play, it's 29-7 Valencia and Phobel for the Vikings to kick the extra point. Here's a snap. Kick is up, and it is no good, and the score will remain 29-7. Valencia. 3:10 left to play here, AJ.
Yeah, so Valencia has a lead here by 22 points. That is a lot of points to make up in 3 minutes. And
your back is definitely against the wall at this point.
Yeah,
if you're Saugus.
and I'm anxious. I wouldn't doubt it because the Valencia's backfield, they can read. They're so much bigger than Saugus that they can just read everything they're doing. The size really matters when it comes to passing. Okay, they see everything that Saugus is doing here, and the only thing that they could not see was Saugus running the ball. They can't see that telegraph. They can't predict that.
Yeah.
On the passing, it seems like they got him down. It's just nothing that they can do. And it's just things for them to work on. This has been a great freshman game.
Yeah.
And for freshman players, I'm impressed because I see a lot of athleticism here tonight.
Phobel for Valencia with the kick. Kicks it deep.
Oh, nice.
Saugus with their normal 2 back. DeBritz, 19, fields the kick. Takes it, bounces it to the right, cuts back into his left. Gets out of a tackle. And he's met by a swarm of special teamers for the Vikings.
So
at about the 24-yard line.
Yep. Saugus is going to get the start at 24 with 2 minutes, 59 seconds left to score 22 points. And honestly, I think now what they're thinking is we have to at least get into the end zone to
give ourselves a chance for an onside kick.
Well, that is definitely how you're thinking. But these are kids. They want to save face. They want to save some kind of face here.
Yeah.
And right now it's a beating.
Gallagher back at quarterback for Saugus. Snap. Slow mechanics, launches it to his right. He's got a caught by number 2, Ellerbrock, but it was a fumble.
And recovered his own fumble.
One of the strangest plays you'll see.
Yes, he caught the ball, fumbled the ball, and fell on top of the ball.
They're not calling it a catch. They're calling it an incomplete pass.
Well, maybe he didn't perform an athletic move.
Right. Here's the replay here. You see Gallagher launches the ball to his right, hit as he throws.
That's a
Ellerbrock
catch.
Catches the ball, then fumbles it. That looks to me like to
actually
be a catch.
We can't see the other angle on it, but when his back turned to us, he actually bobbled it again.
Oh, I see.
Okay, which good call by the ref.
And Gallagher takes a snap, but he is sacked.
Yeah,
by number 51, Grayson Thomas, his second sack of the night.
Yeah, Gallagher is in mud. He's like a horse in mud back there now. He's not moving. The play before that.
What's his name? Grayson Thomas.
He's like a horse stuck in mud. He can't move. Okay. If you notice in the play before that, you called it slow mechanics.
Yes.
He literally just stopped.
Quicker mechanics is played by Gallagher. Scrambles to his right, fires and hits his receiver.
And this is going to take us to the 2-minute warning here. This is going to take us to the 2-minute warning, Edwin. Oh, well, I guess they don't have a 2-minute warning here. So I guess it's 1:55 left in the game. Clock is winding down.
This will be a 4th down here for Saugus. 4th and about 8. Gallagher takes a snap, rolls to his right, gets out of trouble, fires, incomplete.
Yeah, everything.
Valencia will take over the ball, and that looks to be just about the game now for sure.
Yeah, minute 31, they stopped it. Well, since they're changing possessions, the clock automatically stops. So we're at 1:31, and I'm imagining, you know what? I would be surprised if Valencia even makes a play.
Yeah.
Well, both teams have 2 timeouts left, but I can't see Saugus having a timeout just to stop the clock. Even if they got the ball back, they can't do anything in a minute and 30 seconds.
1:31 left.
So
Valencia lined up as if they're going to run a play with Kopp in the shotgun. Kopp drops back the pass. Well, we have a flag. Plays dead. Looks like it's going to be a false start on the Vikings.
But yet the clock is still running after the referee blew the whistle. That clock burned off 2 seconds.
Shows 1:23 now.
Yep. And when the referee blew the whistle, it was at 1:25. Not that it matters, but at this time, it could matter.
All right, very good. Let's win.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
And like I said, Avocor, great sponsor.
This game is being presented by Avocor, owned by Real and Michelle. Special thanks to them, the Andrews.
I think that's better. We're at a minute now. They have to let this clock run out. I mean,
Yes.
we're at 57 seconds. This clock needs to run out. Why they're even trying to run a play and put their players at risk? This is not smart football here. There's no reason to rub this in. This should be a down ball, and this should let the clock run out at 40 seconds. This should definitely let the clock run out here. If they execute a play here, yeah, that's
15.
Yeah, 30 seconds left.
Ryu Manami with the carry there.
Okay, with still some of the season left, why are my players running the
yards.
ball? Okay, that's a question that I would be asking. Okay.
We're at
Yeah.
16 seconds left here in the game. The clock is running. So that could very well have been the final play of the night.
And
here's Manami. Keep in mind he was a player of the game last week, I believe, on offense.
Sure was.
Showing why. And that'll do it here at Dr. Pre's Stadium.
And 2 undefeated teams show up to play. 1 undefeated team walks away.
The Vikings now move to 7-0, and Saugus now moves to 6-1. 29-7 is our final score here.
And let us remind you, whether you are a mom or a dad or an athlete looking to take your game to the next level, Valleycore is your one-stop shop. Valleycore.net, your place for physical fitness.
And of course, AJ, this game is presented or has been presented to you by Valleycore, owned by Rial and Michelle Andrews. You can find them at 411advo.com. And again, you can go on their site and get $20 off and a coupon to see past games of the season and future games of the season, all games of the season.
Okay.
AJ.
You should give that website again. What is it?
It is 411advo.com.
Okay, 411advo.com.
Thanks to Advocate.
It's been great calling the game with you, Edwin.
It's been great calling the game with you as well.
I'm kind of baffled here at the strategy of this. They definitely saw that the running game was what was working for them. So between the missteps with the passing game and then the missteps with the penalties, Saugus couldn't get out of their own way.
No.
They're the ones that lost this football game for themselves.
And it was a little bit too much size and speed for Valencia creating big plays at the right time.
Yeah.
Leading to 29 points for the Vikings.
Yeah, I'd have to agree, because if you look at the first half as opposed to the second half, now I don't have the actual stat numbers in front of me, but Valencia did not dominate in scoring in the second half like they did in the first.
No, they only scored once in the second half in
That's
the fourth
right.
quarter.
That's right.
Again.
And I give that to Tiresome. So Saugus's defense stepped up to this. The offense just couldn't perform and couldn't stay out of the referee's pocket.
Yes.
So, I definitely would have to, I would like to see this game again. I would like to see a rematch here.
The only thing I would say to that is this being freshman football, I don't think that there's playoffs or anything like that. So you're going to play one team once a season. So
so don't they have a playoffs? No. So next week, the Vikings are going on undefeated.
Yes.
And Saugus goes home with 1 loss.
Yes.
Great freshman football.